Hello. Good evening. One moment. I need to turn my light pad on because I'm going to diamond paint a little bit. So hang on. All right. There. I need some light on the situation. Put some light on it. How is everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Having a good evening. Oh, look, that put a glow on my face. Look at me. Now my nose is red. Oh my goodness. Oh, golly. Okay. Maybe I should turn the light pad off. Oh boy. All right. Well, let's go back up to the top and see who's here. Marion and Catherine and Sherry and Margie. Turtle Joy, hello. Linda, Joe, hello, Michelle and Kathy. Hello. Hey, Dawn. Let's see. Shannon's here. Gina's here. Bassin Girl Crafts is here. Let's see. Anybody else? Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Paula. Hey, Paula. I think that's everybody so far. All right. Okay. Hello. We're here. Well, I'm here. So tonight will be a giveaway for our Craftably event. Let me just explain real quick. Brandy has something come up, so she is unable to be with us tonight, but she has gotten me all of the names of all of our participants, okay? So I have all of those names. She just sent those to me, just got them over to me. And Kara will be here in a little bit. She is coming home from apparently getting Father's Day gifts because tomorrow is Father's Day. So she'll pop in a little bit. So I'll wait to give the prize away until she's here. Okay. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I've had a pretty nice day. It's a beautiful day here in Michigan. Hello, Jody. The sun is shining. It's in the 70s. It's beautiful. I mean, for outside doing stuff, it does get a little warm, especially if you're standing in the sun. It gets a little warm. I hope that thing did not break. Dale moved my books and knocked something over I had just fixed. I had it wedged between two piles of books, and he moved a stack in front of the door to keep the door open because the wind was blowing it shut. And the thing fell over again. If it broke again, I'm going to be so upset. It's not even mine. It was Josh's, and I broke it. So I fixed it. Better be fixed. I don't know. Better still be okay. Anyhow, yeah. Hello, Tammy. Did I say hi to Tammy? Yeah. So thank you, everybody, for wishing me a happy birthday. Today is my birthday. It is. And I celebrated my birthday the way I wanted to celebrate my birthday. May have been a little untraditional, but it is what it is. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you will already know. And that's all I'm going to say about that. All right. So anyhow, it was also Knit and Crochet in Public Day, which is always exciting. So take your knitting and your crocheting out in public. And I did that today. I did. My sister was questioning me. She's like, how are you going to do that? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm going to take my project. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to crochet it. Why? And she's like, okay, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess you'll just have to wait and see then. And I did just fine, except for this stupid yarn. I don't understand. Yesterday in the crochet live, the skein that I was using, it's Bambootiful. Not Bambootiful, but bamboo, like bamboo, Bambootiful. Thank you, Margie. I did. I had a great time. It's Bambootiful. And yesterday, the skein I was working with, I could not get the center to come out. To get the center pull, if you know anything about yarn, you know what I'm talking about. I couldn't get it to come out. I'd gotten my project started already. It had come out a little bit, and then it just got stuck in there. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why won't you come out? So today I mean, it's the skein I was using yesterday, and all of a sudden I'm tugging and tugging, and I'm like, why are you stuck again? Why is this yarn stuck inside again? A different skein, but yeah. So here I spent, I don't even know how long I spent just trying to get everything untangled so that I could actually use the yarn. It was ridiculous. I think it's mostly untangled now, but let's not count on it. Let's just not count on it. It might get snagged up again for all I know. I don't know why it's so weird. It's very hard to use that way. If you knit or crochet, you know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, I got quite a bit done today. I got my hexie because we're doing a hexie cardigan. So your hexie just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Mine's getting, I mean, it's probably like this big now. So it takes longer each round now to get around, right? The bigger it gets, the more time it takes. Hello, Patty. How are you? So it takes me some time to get around, but I think I got a couple rounds done today. I do. My sister, she looked behind us at one point. She says, "I think I found your twin, your person, your something." And I'm like, "What? What do you mean? What?" She goes, "There's somebody back there behind you. Turn around, look. Somebody back there is doing something. They're doing something." And I like, okay. I turn around and I look, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, yep, she's knitting." She was sitting there knitting out in public, knitting. And my sister's like, I didn't know what it was. I just knew it was round. I'm like, well, did she have one device or did she have two? She goes, I don't know. It was round. I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay. So if you have two things, like two tools, then that's knitting. If you have one, that's crocheting. And she was kind of like, okay, all right. But I did walk back to that lady and I was like, happy crochet and knit and crochet day. And she was like, yeah. I told her the story of my sister having no clue what she was talking about. And she just laughed. I said, so looks like you're working on a sock. And she goes, yep, working on a sock. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, have fun knitting and crocheting in public. So that was fun. Anyhow, it's a neat thing to do. I mean, it really is. It's fun to take your handiwork out and work on it out in public. It's kind of fun. Oh, good, Shannon. You started the cropped hexie. That's what we're doing. Is a cropped hexie. That's what we're working on. Is a little cropped hexie cardi. Yep. Hi, Deborah. How is Deborah today? Someone in this chat sent me a birthday gift, you guys, and I would like to just say thank you to that person very much. Thank you so much for my birthday gift. They help enable my addiction. So thank you so much for that. I don't know what I'm going to get yet. So here's what I do. It was yarn, okay? A yarny thing, okay? So here's me. I am addicted to hand-dyed yarn. If you guys don't know that by now, I mean, I'm addicted to hand-dyed yarn, okay? But I'm in a really bad habit of I get a hank of this color and a hank of that color, and I just get colors I like. I don't get large quantities of one color, okay? So like I don't get a sweater quantity of yarn. Hang on, let me find another color here. Oh, this is my sticky stuff. And I'm not going to deal with the sticky tonight. These are the ones I had to take off my mug. And so they're all sticky. I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm just going to get some out of the bag and I'm going to use the good ones. Okay, I'll use the good ones. All right. So I don't get a large quantity to like make a sweater. So that's what I want to do. I want to get a nice quantity of hand-dyed yarn in the same color, okay, to make like a nice sweater or something. But before I do that, I want to first of all know what I'm going to make. I really want to have a specific sweater in mind, or a cardigan, or something, whatever I'm going to make. I want to know what. Look at my curtains. Whoa! We're like, whoa! Hear the siren? That's unusual around here. We don't usually hear sirens. And then buy the quantity I need. Okay. So with the gift certificate I just got for my birthday, and I have some credit at the store for crocheting that sample for them. They gave me a credit in the store to spend in their store at Bad Sheep Yarn, which was so nice of them. I'll be able to buy a sweater quantity of yarn, and it's going to be very, very easy on my pocketbook. I will just say that. So it's going to be very nice. So that's going to be my birthday gift. So thank you so much for helping out with my purchase. Hello, Christopher, and thank you very much, sir. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Here's the other fun thing about your birthday. You get all of these texts from places that are like, happy birthday. Here's a little something for you, right? Like, I got points at Dreamer Designs. I got points at Bad Sheep Yarn. I got points at Diamond Art Club. And of course, I've got the 72-hour discount at Diamond Art Club for your birthday if I go buy anything. I don't know that I will. But you get all these little points and little gifties from places that you patronize. Patronize. That's not right. What's the word I'm looking for? Patronize is a bad word. You're a patron of. You know what I mean. Places you shop. Places you spend your money at, right? So, yeah. The other place I got a little birthday gift from is Culver's. Culver's. I actually got two things from Culver's, which is interesting. Apparently, it was a year ago that I signed up for, it's not their app. I don't have an app, but I think I signed up for like notifications or something, their email list or whatnot. So I got an anniversary gift. I got an anniversary gift for my anniversary of being a Culver's, participant in whatever I'm participating in. And that is for a free concrete mixer if you purchase a value meal. I'm like, oh, we got a whole concrete mixer. Okay. But then, because it's my birthday, I get a single scoop reward for my birthday. So I told Dale, I'm like, oh, buddy, guess what we're going to do? We are going to Culver's, and we're going to eat dinner, and you can have the concrete mixer, and I'll get the scoop, and we'll have free ice cream. Free ice cream, right? Love it. So we were going to try to do that after I got home today, and things happened. Like I took a little nap. Okay, I took a little nap, and I thought it was a really short nap, but apparently it was a longer nap than I thought it was, because when I woke up and started talking to Dale about going to Culver's, it was this hair right here is driving me crazy. Look at it. Look. Why? It's growing, this little hair right here, but I can't keep it out of my face. So we ran out of time. Didn't have time to get to Culver's before my live. So guess what we're doing after my live? Yes, right after my live, we are headed to Culver's. So I'm not going to be dilly-dallying around tonight. When my live is done, it's done. I'm out of here, people. I got ice cream to eat, okay? I don't know what else I'm going to have. I just know I'm going to have ice cream. Or as they call it, what do they call it? Custard? I think they call theirs custard. But it's so good. It is so good. Um, yeah, all I had time to do this afternoon after my nap was I planted 2 containers of flowers because we just keep getting more flowers. Okay. We went to Walmart one day and got a whole cart full of flowers, a whole cart full of flowers. And I planted most of those, but then I ran out of little like filler flowers, little smaller flowers. I ran out of those. So then we went to Meyer last night and we got more flowers. And I'm like, okay, well, now I can work on some of the containers and pots and things that I needed some small filler flowers for. So I planted 2 this afternoon, early evening. Oh, I got to go out. I got to go out to the flower garden and put my zinnias back in the greenhouse. I took them out today. I did some more work on the zinnias, but I got to put them back in before we leave. Before we go, I got to put them back in there. Don't let me forget, you guys. Don't let me forget. All right. I got to remember to do that. So, yeah, that's kind of the plan for tonight, anyhow. Oh, I thought I had a place for 4 more of those, but I do not. I certainly do not. I'm getting the 2s filled in here. So, yeah, the zinnias, they need to get in the ground, and I just haven't had time to get out in the flower garden and plant them. Other things keep cropping up, like having grandchildren 2 days this past week. And then yesterday I had another grandchild. I only had him for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours maybe. But just stuff, stuff just happens. And it just keeps getting in my way. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. Thank you to all the people on Facebook and our Facebook group. Thank you, Sherry, for posting. It was my birthday, and people are wishing me happy birthday. So thank you very, very much. Yeah, tomorrow is the big day, though. Tomorrow will be, we're celebrating my niece's birthday on the 4th, mine on the 14th, Shannon on the 24th, Father's Day. It's a thing. It's a big deal. We just decided let's just do all of them, celebrate everybody's everything, and one shot. Get them all done. Get them all done. All right, now I need another color. That went really fast. I cannot believe how beautiful this is. This is absolutely gorgeous. All of these oranges and bright yellows is just, it's so pretty. So I know there's a couple other people working on it. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't tell you how pretty it is. I'll do my best when I'm done with it to show it to you and show you how pretty it is. But, it doesn't do it justice. A picture, a video, any of that, it does not capture the true full beauty of some of these paintings, but it is just gorgeous. I have fiddle farted around with it a little bit, got me into some trouble. That's why I ended up having to take some drills off because I put the wrong drills down. I'm doing a little embellishing, a little. I'm only putting 2 colors in her hair. No, 1. I'm putting 1 AB in her hair. Hello, Lynn. Sue, you finished this already? What? You just started this one. You just started it. What in the world? Hello, did I say hello, Lynn? Hello, Lynn. So 1 extra color in her hair, an AB. And it took me forever to decide what color I wanted to use and whatnot. Once I got rolling, And I'm adding an AB in the flowers, a purple in the flowers. Hello, Karen. Hello, Karen. She might have been napping with me. I just woke up before her. Oh boy. So I was off to a slow start with all of the embellishment stuff. And I'm not doing that much, really. I'm not. But it took me a while to get in the groove and get going, Took a while. Okay, Dale has got the windows open and not the air on. And I'm sitting here and I am roasting. I am hot. I know he opened up the windows because while I was gone today, he cleaned the carpet. So, the easiest way to get the carpet to dry is to open up the windows. I'm about to have to put my hair up because I'm like sweating up a storm. I'm telling you what. Whew. Anyhow, or close this window. I'd have to go close all the windows in the house and turn the air on. I ain't got time for that, right? I ain't got time for that. I'd leave you guys sitting here for, 10 minutes while I go close all the windows and turn the air on. You don't want to sit here and wait for me to do that. I might put my hair up, though. You never see me with my hair up. I don't usually do that. I don't usually put my hair up unless I'm going to the gym. But, man, it's hot in here. Dale, it's hot in here. Come in here and close these windows and turn the air on. I'm roasting. Anyhow, so yeah, it took me some time to get rolling with this thing, and then I made that mistake and I put the wrong color on the mug, so I had to pull everything off the mug because I knew I was going to need that color for her hair. So if I wouldn't have taken it off the mug, I know I would have run out of that color when I was working on her hair. It was a nightmare, but we're rolling now. I'm on my second row across the bottom. I go bottom to top, and we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Now, I'll tell you what else. It's not good. Okay. I got poison ivy. Okay, and you can see it on my arm here. This is all poison ivy here and here and here. And it's not wanting to go away. It's just like, it's still there. An itch, oh Lord, does it itch. It just itches and itches and itches. And I'm like, oh, stop. It's got to dry up here pretty soon and go away. But it's even worse when you get sweaty. You get sweaty and you get sweat on it. Look at how red it's icky. Okay, I won't show it to you anymore. It's gross. All right. But anyhow, yeah. Oh, it itches. Sweat makes it itch worse. It's not fun. Anyhow, I might need to get a hair tie and put my hair up. So, it's hot in here. Baby, it is hot in here. All right. Well, Kara is here. She is here. So let's invite Kara in. I better turn on some volume or I will not be able to hear a word she says. All right. I can hear her. Look at there.
Yay. Hello.
Right. How are you?
Well, we just got back from San Marcos, Texas. That is where Texas State University. It was Southwest Texas State. They changed it to Texas State.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. I'm so excited I get to be here. So we went to lunch with Alyssa. She was at an accounting conference in Austin. So San Marcos is about an hour and a half. It's a little bitty town, college town, about an hour and a half from Austin. So we went to Grin's, and Grin's it was just an amazing place for lunch.
That's the name of the restaurant?
Grin's, and they had built the restaurant around this huge tree.
Oh.
And so the tree was growing up but it's been, Mindy, several years since I've attended college.
Right.
Several years, we won't say how many, but anyway, this place, I just loved it, and it's still open. And they have the best broccoli cheese soup and the best fried chicken you've ever had. And I thought, it's been so many years, 30 years later, how's it was exactly the same. I couldn't believe it. I was like, Marlon was like, this is so good. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad. It was like, okay, I'm home again a little bit. So it was really good. So yes. And then we ran and got Father's Day gifts and then came home. So here I am.
You know what? I have no Father's Day gift. I have a gift for my niece because tomorrow we're doing my niece's birthday's the 4th, mine's the 14th, Shannon's is the 24th, and then there's Father's Day. So we're doing all of it as one big shebang, right? I have a gift for my daughter, for my niece. Do I have anything for my dad? No, I don't. I don't know what to get for my dad. I have no idea what to do for my dad. He's one of those people,
Yeah. Well, we also had to get a gift for my bonus mom because on Mother's Day, they had just gotten back from a cruise and she was sick. So we didn't get to celebrate Mother's Day. So I was like, oh, well, we'll just celebrate Mother's Day later. And then I just put that out of my brain. I just was like, I can just go to the side. Yeah. So we went and got her something and then got my dad something. My dad he's easy. Shirts. He loves shirts. Loves.
My dad is not.
Shirts.
My dad's horrible. I don't even know. I don't even know. It's tomorrow and I don't even know. But we're going to go out tonight. We have to go back to Meijer, which we were just at, and we forgot sugar. I need sugar for tomorrow. But we're going to go to Meijer and maybe be able to find him something there. I don't know.
I wish I was there. I would love to go to Meijer with you.
No, isn't Meijer fun?
I love Meijer.
Remember that shopping trip we did at Meijer?
Yes. And actually I loved it because I got a tour of the whole store.
Yeah.
And so that was, I had heard about Meijer from Mindy for forever. And I'm like, I want to go. And she's like, well, we're going to get to go.
Yeah, we're going to go. We're going to go.
We had so much to buy for that retreat. We just took a tour of the whole store.
Yep. We're going to buy food and this and that and all that stuff. I know. Meijer's fun. Some are better than others. That one was a good one, though. That's a pretty good Meijer, the one we went to.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah. That was really nice. They had really nice stuff. Shannon, your youngest goes to Texas State. Okay, so Shannon knows what I'm talking about. Awesome.
I could do that, Deborah. That would not be a bad idea. He does go to Meijer. That's one of his main stomping grounds for stuff, so I might be able to do that. It seems a little, I always feel weird getting like my relatives a gift card. It's like, I should know my relatives better or something. You know what I mean? I should know them better, but I don't. I mean, when they're hard to buy for, what do you do?
Well, we were looking for a necklace for Emily and Marlon's like, well, does she like silver? Does she like gold? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. No clue. No idea. So we do gift cards. We do gift cards quite a bit. I appreciate gift cards. Because I can get what I want, but there are people that are like, you couldn't put any more thought into my gift than a gift card. And I'm like, you want a gift card. You can get exactly what you want. Like, love the gift card.
Yeah. I mean, I have done gift cards for him before from like Lowe's and Menards and all those kinds of places, because as a matter of fact, he just went and bought like one of those little mini rototillers. That's like the little blade, He got one of those at Menards. He could have used a gift card for that, but he bought it before Father's Day. Yeah. Silly him, right? Silly boy. He shouldn't have done that.
Well, and again, you want them to be able to get what they want. But my dad loves Tommy Bahama. Tommy Bahama has all the Hawaiian kind of shirts.
Oh yeah.
And because he had colon cancer, so he has an ostomy bag and all that. So he's really self-conscious about it. So he likes shirts that are untucked. Yeah. That don't, right. So I try to get him that kind of thing. So we ended up finding him a really
Hawaiian shirt thing, huh?
He loves the Hawaiian shirts. Loves it. Loves it. They live in a retirement community, and I can't remember what occasion it was, but he and a group of guys got up and did the Beach Boys. I'm like, Dad, you did that? Like, that's crazy. And he was like, oh, yeah, we had a great time. And I'm like, oh, my
How
God.
old is your dad?
He is almost 90. He's 88.
I was gonna say my dad's 89.
Yeah.
My dad's not a Hawaiian shirt guy. He's more of a sports kind of guy. If I got I've gotten him so many MSU things though. I'm like, after a while, you're like, I don't think the man needs any more MSU wear. You know what I mean?
Does he like any pro teams?
He does, but not as much. I mean, he does like the Lions, you know.
Okay, yeah.
But MSU is really his jam. But anyhow,
Yeah.
I usually end up getting him something like that.
Yeah, so we're gonna go take him lunch. I actually tried to call him on the way home and he didn't answer, but you know, they go to bed at like
Right?
I can't call past like 8:30 or it's like, oh, we're in bed. I'm like, it's 8:30. Like, what are you doing? And they're like, oh yeah, we're asleep. So I really passed about 8:30. I don't know. So I left a message. I said, Dad, tell me what you want us to bring tomorrow for lunch. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I was telling everybody before you got here that I got an anniversary free concrete mixer at Culver's. It's an anniversary for like signing up for their emails or something.
Yum.
And I got a birthday free scoop for my birthday. So I told Dale, I'm like, we're going to Culver's. We were going to go earlier, but I fell asleep, took a nap, and it didn't happen. But we're going after my live.
I love we got a Culver's. Yeah. We have a Culver's right up the road. And every time Marlon's like, I think I'm going to go get fast food. What do you want? He goes, don't say it. Don't say it. Culver's. I love Culver's. Yeah.
I'll take Culver's.
Yeah.
And so the nice thing about Culver's, I mean, they make really good food. They have good food. And they have some variety. You can get chicken, you can get a burger, you could get a fish sandwich, you can, you know, they got a variety. They got soups. I mean, they got a variety and it's good. Yeah.
Marlon loves their fish sandwiches.
Christopher.
Okay, Christopher already said, oh, it's Kara, so he's already heckling me. You know, this is his thing. Yeah. He loves to heckle me. But
yeah.
I love me some Christopher. So
yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, I guess I might just get him a gift card. I mean, that might just sneak my way out of it that way, you know?
Yes. Oh,
he's difficult. I was telling him that Brandy can't make it because she had an emergency pop up. Something's going on. She's got to go do something. So, yeah. And then she tried to send me the spreadsheet. So she does a spreadsheet like in Google, I'm assuming. And she's like, okay, did you get it? And I'm like, let me check. Let me open it. And it won't open. And she's like, ugh, what do you mean it won't open? I'm like, it won't open. I don't know. Vanessa just popped in. Hey, Vanessa. And hello, Katie. Hello.
Hello.
And Michelle. We have another Michelle.
Do you want to send it to me to see if I can open it? Because I do a ton in Google.
She screenshotted it.
Okay, good.
So she just screenshotted 2 screenshots for me of the spreadsheet. So I have it that way.
Cool. All right. So, well, I have my giveaway.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So do you want to show everybody what you're going to give away?
Yes. And I'm, these Craftibly canvases are, they're it's hard. It's hard.
I know. Right.
And I love this artist. I have from Craftibly The Magic of a New Dawn. It's a Katrina Coltis. It's beautiful. It's the girl with the deer. I love her art. I've done 1 or 2 of her pieces from I think DAC. I don't know that I haven't done any from Craftibly, but this is what I'm giving away. So it is, let's see, it's a 20 by 24 inch round. So I am thinking it's like like a 50 by 60 maybe. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Guessing if someone can do the
math, do the conversion.
But it's around and it's super pretty. And she's holding, I don't know if you can see it. She's holding a butterfly in her hand and she's,
her art is very distinctive, her style.
Yeah.
She's got
Yeah.
a very distinctive style. Well, a lot of artists do, but
Mhm.
anyhow, yeah, they're all so
And
pretty.
and she is lovely, just like, I don't know that I have met an artist yet, no matter what company they're, licensing with or whatever, that was not.
Well, they were cranky.
Yeah, they're absolutely lovely. They're just lovely people. I'll never forget at the retreat when Brandy had secretly plotted and planned with Marissa to get Randall Spangler there. And I was her roommate, so I knew because I was a roommate, but she
And
called
her best friend. I mean, best friends are supposed to be in on stuff, aren't
well,
they?
you know what we say.
What?
I'm not supposed to tell, but you don't count.
Oh, there you go.
You don't count.
Go.
But she called him and she said, "Oh, he has to call me back. He's mowing his yard." And I went, "Randall Spangler mows his lawn?" And she's like, "Kara, yes, they
He's
all
a-
do normal.
He's a person. He has a home and he has the responsibility. He probably makes dinner and does laundry too, Kara.
Well, I know. I just, I can't even imagine. He cleans his bathroom and but I felt like a kid that had found their teacher at the grocery store. It's like, you go grocery shopping? Oh my gosh, this is so exciting.
That's like, it wasn't that long ago. A few months ago, I saw Chuck Pinson post a bunch of pictures of a vacation he was on. They were out west and they were hiking and all that. And it's just like, that is so cool to see that, their life besides their art, besides just being an artist, they have a life.
Yeah. And, before talking with Dakota, you always look at art and you're like, oh, what inspired you? What motivated you to paint this?
Yeah.
And finally, Dakota said, "Kara, I got a little secret for you." She goes, "Sometimes we are inspired and motivated to paint based on experience.
Sometimes we're not.
Sometimes we just think, I'm going to paint this because it's cool." She goes, "That's it." She goes, "There's no rhyme, no reason. Just, it's cool. I want to paint it." And I'm like, there's no like deep down secret magical. No.
I had an experience. I just had.
I did.
What was your experience?
Hornets.
You got hornets?
Did Dale have an experience?
Yeah, he's out weeding and he found hornets.
Oh, that's not a good experience.
No. Did you get stung?
No.
No.
I talked him out of it.
You talked about it.
Yay!
Get out.
Does everybody know that there's a birthday girl in the house?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Does everybody know how old?
Is it today? Okay. I don't know if anyone in your live knows, but in my live, you know what we do on birthdays.
Oh, no. What do you do?
Don't? Well, let me enlighten you. This became a tradition.
Should I be scared?
I used to call, this was a joke that I had with my sister. And so on my lives, we just carry on the tradition. And I've carried it on with my kids. So when my sister, there's 6 years between my sister and I. So when she had a birthday, I would call her at the crack of dawn. I would get myself up at like 5 a.m. and call her.
Nice.
And she would get the lounge version of Happy Birthday.
The lounge version?
Lounge version, yes. So I carried it on with my kids. So I call them at the crack of dawn every birthday, and they act like it's like the worst thing ever. But I forgot once, and I heard about it.
And then they were like, "Where?"
Oh, I heard about it. Where were you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Mindy.
Yes, ma'am.
This is.
You can't call her.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mindy. Happy birthday to you.
Applause.
And many more. Wouldn't you love to have that at
I
some
like the
time in the
kids'
morning?
version better.
Oh, you like the kids when they do cha-cha-cha and all that? Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Lynn says, do you have your
Oh,
tiara that Lynn gave us at the retreat? She said, get your tiara and put it on. You're the birthday girl.
oh, I'd have to
look like
travel
you smell
into
like
another
one,
part of the house to find that, Lynn. It's on my teddy bear in the other bedroom. The teddy bear wears it for me. Takes good care of it for me.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So yes, so now when their birthdays in the chat, now when their birthdays in the chat of my lives, I do the
You
lounge
sing
version.
that for
The
them?
lounge version, yes. So
That's
we've
amazing.
carried the tradition far and wide.
That's amazing.
So please
So
go ahead and get your Excedrin now.
So I have a question for you. Who
Yes, ma'am.
do you think I actually heard from first today to tell me happy birthday?
Sue.
Who?
Sue?
No. No.
Randy.
Nope.
Lynn.
No. Okay. Closer to me than that.
Oh, your sister?
It was no.
Angie.
It was my son.
Oh,
My
how
son.
nice.
Yes, he was the first one to message me and tell me happy birthday.
Did you almost,
He was up early. He was up very early.
did you almost pass out?
Oh, he
My-
said it automatically.
No, he
You
didn't.
know what? It
No.
was AI.
No.
AI.
No.
AI told him.
It was.
No, he didn't, because I also responded. I talked to him after that a little bit too. So it couldn't have been generated. Thank you very much, Nikki. Thank you for popping in to say that too. Thank you, Nikki.
My oldest actually my youngest has still not contacted me for my birthday, so guilt trip is ready to be activated.
Oh,
But my oldest, who never calls, he never remembers anything. He called me and I thought something was wrong, and he was like,
what?
Mom, I'm just calling to tell you happy birthday. And I'm like, who are you?
Oh,
Really?
right?
Yeah.
That was like, I mean, Josh will do that though. Josh, he'll surprise you sometimes. You just don't know. You know what I mean?
You've got a good guy. You've got a good guy
he's
there.
A good kid. Yeah, he's a good kid. Yeah.
What are you working on?
I am working on this little beauty right here.
Tiger loving Tessa.
And I'll tell you what, the orange in her hair is so orange. It is so pretty. It is just oranges and bright yellows. It's just absolutely gorgeous. There is red in there too, but the oranges and the yellows, just like, wow, bam. She's got some orange hair. Let me tell you what, she's going to be so pretty when she's done.
Well, I'm just about ready to start. I'm not ready yet, but I'm just about ready to start
Ready yet?
Angel of Justice Part 2, the Craftably, because I'm doing the comparison between the DAC and the Craftably. So I'm just about ready to get started. April and May have been insane, and I'm just now
Did
catching.
you have the other one done? Did you do the other one already?
I'm halfway.
Oh.
Halfway. So I'm going to do another row on it. And I started at the bottom.
Yeah.
If anyone out there has Angel of Justice and hasn't done it yet, my advice to you, don't start at the bottom.
Well, is it boring?
It's so boring. It's a terrible taupe and gray and brown, just muddy mess at the bottom. It's like you're wading through mud, and that's all it is. It's just blobs.
There has been nothing boring about this painting at all. Nothing.
But if you start at the top of Angel of Justice, you get all the fun stuff. You have to go through the boring stuff at the end. But
I was going to say, but which way do you want to do it? Don't you want to get the boring out of the way and just make yourself do it, so then you finish it, rather than, I have that to do and I don't want to do it, so you don't do it?
Well, that's the great thing about a comparison is I'm gonna start the Craftably at the top. I never started painting at the top. I always start at the bottom right. It's like church. It's like church. You always sit in the same spot. I always started diamond painting bottom right and go up. So this will be different, but at the same time, I thought I'll start at the top and see if I'm faster that way. I don't know. We'll see.
So what is the size difference in the two of them?
Good question. I don't know that there's a huge, let me go. I've got it right here. Hang on.
Yeah, I wonder what the size difference is. And I'll tell you why I wonder that when she comes back. I wonder, I have a reason I'm asking. Sue, did you ever get back to me about this painting? Is it this one you finished? I know you finished a Craftably already, but it's not this one. Am I right? You didn't finish this one also, did you? Because I don't think you're that fast. You just started it the other day, didn't you? I think. I don't know. If you finished it, I would be really shocked.
So the DAC is a 69.9 by 87.9 centimeter. The Craftably, if anyone in the chat can convert, I can't. I'm not a good converter. Angel of Justice for Craftably is a 30 by 38 inch.
30 by 38 inch.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
I'm not a good converter.
So you finished this one, Sue? You just started this one.
She finished, yeah.
I know she finished that other one, the pink one with the saying or whatnot. 30 inches to centimeters is 76.
Okay.
And what was the other measurement?
38.
Ooh, 96.
So it's bigger. Yeah, the Craftably is bigger. So Marlon,
That's huge.
Marlon lost his mind. He's like, "Oh my gosh, Carrie," he goes, "that looks kind of involved." And I said, "It's really not that bad." I said, "It's just big." I said, "It's great to work on, what have you." I said, "But guess what? When I finish it, I get to do it again." And he was like,
You
"What?"
what?
He goes, "You're crazy." I said, "Well, I'm doing a comparison of the two because people want to see the two of them done." And he's like,
Funny.
"Who cares?" He said, "Who cares what the people want? Why are you doing
Why do you want to do it, right?
He's like, "Why do you care if the people want to see it? I wouldn't do that."
So the reason that I was interested is because, these Sheena Pike girls,
Mm-hmm.
Craftably had the Sheena Pike girls first, but now they're offered other places too. Other companies now have some of her little Munchkin girls,
Yeah.
and none of them are like the same size. Like
Okay.
these are just okay. What are these?
Are the Craftablys bigger or smaller than
I
the
think
other
they're
ones?
smaller because this is an 18 by 24 inch, whatever that is. 18 by 24 inch. It looks like it's about, I don't know, 50 by 60. I could be wrong. I don't know. Let's see. 18 by 8. Oh, don't do that. 18 inch to centimeters is 45. Hey, I wasn't too far off.
Yeah.
45. And then 24 inch to centimeters is, somebody's messaging me, 63.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's the 50 by 60. So
That's my sweet spot. I love a good 50 by 60 diamond painting.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I don't know. I'd have to look into some of the other companies that offer her stuff. Like Dreamer Designs has some.
Okay, who else has some?
I believe Oraloa has some,
Oh, okay.
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm always curious, like, what is the size difference? The thing that kind of stinks is that you can't, like, if you wanted to hang them like together or something and they'd be different sizes, it would be a little weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I have one hanging in my bedroom, the dog one. That one's hanging in my bedroom.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'll do with this one. But these are beautiful colors, these oranges.
It's so hard when they're different sizes.
Yeah. Yep.
I am shocked. I'm absolutely shocked that no one has come up with this. And I keep saying it. if anybody right now wanted to make some good money in the diamond painting community, figure out how to construct a frame that you could take apart, mail, and the person could put it together to frame a diamond painting. If you could find a nice way, maybe customize it, like if someone wanted a black frame or a pink frame or whatever frame, and then you found a way that they could easily just click it together. I just, because yes, you can dry mount it, yes, you can do all kinds of stuff, but it's still pricey.
Have you ever dry mounted anything?
I have not, and I've heard people have had either good or bad luck with it because some places won't do it because they're afraid they're going to melt the drills. I don't know.
I haven't done it.
I haven't either.
I just framed that sunflower from Dreamer Design. That really pretty.
That's so pretty. Yes.
Aurora sunflower.
That was beautiful.
It's basically 16 inches by 16 inches square.
Yeah.
Now, I can't find a frame 16 inches by 16 inches. I couldn't find one. But I did go to Hobby Lobby and I found one of their framed artworks, and it was like perfect size.
That's awesome. Okay.
So I take them apart. Like, they just have brown paper on the back usually.
Yeah.
Just take the brown paper off. And then there's usually these god-awful staples that staple whatever the picture is, that staple it in there, So you got to get a screwdriver and you got to pull out all the staples and whatnot to get the framed art out.
Right.
To get down to just the glass and the frame.
Sure.
And then you can put your diamond painting in there. And it fit perfectly. All I had to do was just cut off the edges and it fit.
Wow.
Now, a little tiny bit of the painting kind of gets cut off with the frame because the frame hangs over a little bit, but not bad. And I was like, well, that was easy enough. And then I just put brown paper back on the back of it again. So I'm good at going to Hobby Lobby and just looking through all the framed art because they have the most framed art of any place I can think of,
Yeah.
And go find something that's a close size and just take out what was in it and plop in your diamond painting.
And I've also done it where I've made friends now with the framing lady at Michael's.
Right.
So what she does is I go in when the frames are stock frames on the floor are 50% off. And what she will do, and it does cost a little bit extra, but it's far less expensive than a custom frame job, which most of these need. Yeah. She'll measure the painting. She'll cut me a custom mat and then measure the mat and send me to the floor and say, get a frame in this size. Yeah. So I can get a cheap frame. Yeah. It costs probably $60-$70 to get the mat, but that's better than $275 for a custom because these paintings are oddly shaped. They're not standard.
I only have one custom frame. I only have one. That's why.
The one behind me, and then the only other one I have that's custom framed is my pumpkins. And that was because it was the first big one that I did, and I was so proud of it. And I'm sure Marlon just felt like, okay.
Kathy, hello. First time viewer and subscriber to my live.
Nice. Hello, Kathy.
Well, welcome.
Yay.
Love new people. Yay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I only had the one framed, and that's All Dogs Go to Heaven. It's the only one I have framed. So, okay, this painting has little purple hearts in the background.
Okay.
Little purple hearts. There's a few of them.
Are you going to bling?
I think so. But with what? I don't know. So I've been putting some of these little, those could be pretty. So I've been putting these little fairy dust, little pretty fairy dust.
Yeah.
Very light lavender color. I've been putting these in my flowers. These are replacing number 6. Okay. They're going to my flowers. I also did pick up this fuchsia ombre sparkler.
Oh.
Look at
That's
those
so pretty.
I might put these in the heart. Or my other option is just one of the light purple ABs.
I love the ombre. I think they're pretty.
It's bright. Okay, I'm gonna put some on here and see what I think.
Yeah, if you don't like them, you can always pick them off. Another thing that I tell people is if you are planning to frame a diamond painting,
Yeah.
do not waste your sparklers on the outer 2 rows of the
Yeah.
perimeter of the painting because the
Yeah.
mat's going to cover it up. So don't waste your sparklers.
Unless
Just
you do it
regular drills all the way around because it's going to be covered up anyway and you'll waste sparklers.
Okay, this is pretty.
You like the ombre?
This is pretty. It's much darker. It's much darker than the color that's supposed to be there, but who cares? It's the hearts. I can make the hearts any color I want them to be. I could make them green if I wanted.
Oh my gosh.
Of course
I was talking to Alyssa and she'd done a painting and she was doing a painting and she saw it finished and she's like, I can't do that. They had shading on the person's face in the painting and it looked like the 1980s, like tribal makeup. The bottom of the cheeks were gray, like gray. And they were there was a shadow. You could see, what they were trying to do. But then the cheeks were just pink, like pink,
bright.
pink. And it was just, what happened there?
Yeah.
Well, like
she's going
warping.
to be a little pinky. Her face, anyhow, is going to be a bit pinkish, but I don't think it's going to be like garishly. It's not going to be like Hannah Lynn cheeks. You know what I mean? Hannah Lynn cheeks, right? Those are very bright usually. The blush on Hannah Lynn is like, whoa, that's bright. There's a lot of, but I think it's going to be beautiful. I just think it's going to be beautiful. So.
Yes. I think it's super hard I don't know how you do put colors on faces. And I mean, you've got to be so precise or else the person ends up looking like they have a sunburn or they're white as a ghost or
skin tones are hard to do. I mean, no matter what, the skin tones are difficult. I will say that.
I can't.
If you get one that comes out perfect, I mean, first of all, it's a painting. It's not supposed to be like completely realistic.
Right.
It's a diamond painting. For goodness sake.
But sometimes I've gotten them and I'm like, okay. And me, Mindy, I'm not super picky. I'm good. Yeah. But I've gotten some that I'm like, that just looks wrong.
Yeah.
It's just
like,
very strange.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I know I was putting on, I've done her underneath her, well, I've done a little bit of her mouth, but I'm on her chin. So we're doing some chin here.
Okay.
And it's definitely some darker peachy colors for sure, but I don't think they're going to be too dark anyhow. So.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, those were pretty. Now that means I have to go down here to the bottom where I already did a heart, and I'll have to go down there and take those off and put some on there because I did one just with the regular purple drills, but I'll go down there later and I'll make that one. I'll make that one sparkly too.
Yes.
Let's make it sparkly. Right.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I tell people all the time that are like, I'm kind of scared to bling. And I'm like, just have fun. Can't screw. I keep saying you can't screw this up. You really can't mess it up. Just pick them off and start over. It'll be okay.
Right. Although I did the whole coffee mug with the wrong color. The whole coffee mug with the wrong orange.
Okay.
And so it wouldn't have been such a big deal. Maybe I could have left it, except I knew I was going to need that orange in the hair because her hair was so much of that color.
So you ran the risk of running out of the drill.
I would have run out. Yes. So I picked them all off that mug and oh my gosh, I picked them off with my fingers, and my fingernails and whatnot. And after I was done, man, my fingers hurt. My little fingers hurt,
Debbie, I have not tried this, and I wonder if anyone has. Debbie Rice, this is not my idea. This is Debbie Rice who gave me this hint. She said, you know, the cuticle trimmers that you can get at Dollar Tree or that trim your
Those little
cuticles.
scissor looking things?
No, they're not scissors. It's a little tool and it's got a little scoop thing and you just run it along your cuticle to trim it.
Oh.
She said those work like a dream to get drills off a canvas. She said use those, better than tweezers, better than anything. And
my tweezers ones.
I have some, but I haven't tried it.
I don't have any. I would have had to have gone to the store to buy some special equipment, apparently.
Well, you can get them. Apparently, you can get them at Dollar Tree. They're not, they're not expensive. But she said, yeah, just get a cuticle trimmer, and she said it just scoops them off really nicely, and it doesn't mess with the glue, and you can just pop them.
I have heard other people do things like credit card and things like that, and I'm like, I just picked them off with my fingernails until my fingers hurt, And they did start to hurt after a while because they go right under your nail, right into your, you know what I mean, right under your thing there.
Yes. Oh, that would hurt.
Yes. But I got them off. Now they're all sticky as can be, but I have them in a separate tray. Hello, Gwenda. How are you?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't have any of those. I'll have to check out some. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. Because you know why? The second I get a tool to pick drills off, that's just going to be like permission to screw up again.
I'm just not going to mess up again. That's
I'm not making any more mistakes. I'm not going to have to pick any more off. And it's one thing when you're picking off a few, but that whole mug, that was a lot of drills. It was a lot.
I can't even imagine. But yeah, I mean, believe me, I've done it, and lots of patience, which I don't have. People are like, yeah, there's really no fast way to do that, Kara. You just need tweezers and patience. And I'm like, okay.
I did it over a few sessions. I will just say that I didn't do it all at once. It did take me a couple sessions of picking out. I've used tweezers a little bit, but they weren't as effective as just my fingernails,
Yeah. Well, and that's good that you're keeping them in another tray. I have attempted to put sticky drills from a canvas back in a container. It doesn't really work.
No, I didn't want to do that because I knew that was going to be a nightmare. So I kept them separate. And I will sit here and I will pick through that tray of sticky drills to put them back on. As a matter of fact, before you got on, I was working on that color. And I did say, I've got a tray of these sitting over here behind my computer that are all sticky, but I don't feel like dealing with those right now on my live. So I'm going to use the good drills tonight. And then next time I'm working on the hair and I need that color, I'll bust into the sticky ones because you really have to do those one at a time. You can't multi-place with the sticky ones because you can't get them to, lay down in your tray properly.
Right.
They don't do
well, when you have a live, you have company. So, you only bring out the good drills for the company.
Oh, yes, exactly. And they certainly don't want to see me fussing with that and getting mad at it when I'm like, I can't get these to flip over because they're stuck together. I can't,
Yeah. And then they stick to the other good drills. So
it's definitely more of a challenge.
Yes.
Now I'm to the background. The rest of the section is just all the background, which is gray. It's quite lovely, but it's shiplap. I mean, what can you say? It's, it's shiplap.
Oh, the background is shiplap?
Yeah. Most of these girls she made were on a shiplap background, Okay. So they're just a light gray. Yeah. All right. Well, I suppose we can see one big old bag of
sticky drills?
No, these are just the grays. These are the grays.
Oh, okay. Those someone said maybe you won't need the sticky ones. I'm like, yeah, Joe said you might not need the sticky.
I've been using them, Joe, because this is all I have left in the bag of the good drills.
Yeah.
So I've been using the sticky ones. It's like starting at the bottom of the painting at the boring part.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it, And then
When you're in the mood, when you're not
You'll be
frustrated
rewarded.
with anything, when you're in a fairly good mood,
and
go
you'll
for
be
the
rewarded later when you get to do the fun stuff, the easy stuff.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
That's why I always do my special drills that way. I do all of the rhinestones first, and then I save all of the fun special drills till the end. It's like my reward for getting through all of the rhinestones.
So what I do with 310, you outline with 310 and then you color in.
Yeah. See, I like to do the hard stuff first,
But
because
you would like to start at the bottom of Angel of Justice.
Yeah.
You would.
I would. I just want to get it and get it done.
Yeah.
My Chuck Pinson that I did, the last Chuck Pinson, that bottom right corner, you start in the right corner too, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bottom right.
I knew that we started at the same place.
Yep.
The bottom right corner, it was all confetti, all the water. I swear half of the colors or more were in the water in that bottom corner. So it was just like, if I can get through this, I can get through anything.
Which one was it? Which pencil was it?
The piece, the garden of peace. Is that what it is? The garden of peace.
With the gazebo?
Yes. Yeah, there's a gazebo and there's a deer going off into the woods, and yes,
Gotcha.
yes, that
Okay.
one. And Michelle's like, use the good ones first. So see, I'm a glutton. I'm going to use the bad ones, the sticky ones first.
I think it would depend on what kind of mood I was in. I would kind of go back and toggle back and forth between the good ones and the sticky ones. If I was not in a frustrated mood or
Yeah.
had a good day, I'd probably use the sticky ones.
Yeah.
And then on days when I'm more frustrated and, have more to do or whatever, I'd use the good
See, I just did, there's lines for the shiplap. I just did the lines for the shiplap. They're two different colors. It's just two little rows for the shiplap,
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
so interesting because I did Java Joanna, and Java Joanna is actually hanging in my kitchen, but
she probably doesn't. She's probably not like
doesn't have shiplap.
Yeah.
She had a very light. She's got light backgrounds with just different kind of splotches.
I think all these she did at the same time, like the dog one, the tiger one, the
Frog.
butterfly one, the frog one. I think those are all shiplap on the back, I believe.
Okay.
Anyhow, you know who I heard from today on my birthday?
Who?
Michael.
Oh, I miss him. So it was so funny because Marlon and I, of course, were talking in the car. I'm like, hurry up. I got to get home. I got to, Mindy's going live and I need to be on her live. And I know I'm going to be late, but, move it along. And he was asking me about it. And I said, I just, I miss them terribly. I said, I love those canvases so much.
Yeah.
And that was sweet.
All right. So Brandy, like I said, her it didn't come through as the spreadsheet like we'd hoped, but she screenshotted it for me.
Okay, let me go get a piece of paper so I can write down the winner's information. You know me, if I don't write it down, it goes out of my brain. So hang on.
Yes. I'm just looking at how many there were. So it was one comment, not one comment, it was one entry. Even if you posted multiple pictures over the last 2 weeks, because yes, it is my birthday, Gwenda, yes. So it was just one entry per person for this first 2 weeks as we got going here. All right. So Brandy made a nice little spreadsheet for us. And if you posted a picture once or twice or 3 times, you got one entry. There are 41 people, 41 different people.
Okay.
All right. So there's 41 different entries. All right. So let me go find me a number generator, a number wheel.
Yes.
I just said 41, didn't I?
I've got a couple of things to mail. So my objective on Monday, before I do anything else, is go to the post office, get everything mailed.
I have nothing to mail right now. Yay.
Oh,
I will, though. I have to do a membership giveaway, so I'll have that coming out.
Yeah, I still have one more thing to mail off for Dakotathon, so I got to get that out on Monday.
All right. So here's my little number generator with this always blows out in the camera light here. Come on. Show up. See, I got 41. 1, 2, 41. See it?
Okay.
See it? See it?
We do. I can
All
see
right.
it.
Okay, now let me scroll down and hit the spin. Let's go spin, spin, spin. And let's see what we get. Dun, 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 dun. Number 36. Okay, so now let me go to a different page. I got to write that down so I don't forget. You know me, I'll forget. Someone will be like, you didn't say that number. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, 36. Oh, this is a person who does a lot of events with us.
Yay.
Number 36 is Cami. Cami.
Uh-huh.
Cami McCami.
Awesome. Congratulations, Cami.
Mikami.
Got it.
Cami is very sweet. She has done a lot of different events that I've hosted. So
Okay,
she's
so
like a
do you
regular.
need Cami? Can she just reach out to me with her address?
The
Will that be-
easiest thing to do would be to contact you. You have the painting. We'll have her
Yep.
contact you. And I'll also put it in the Facebook group, and say,
And please
congratulations.
feel free to post my email. I'm like the girl with the phone number on the bathroom wall. My email is everywhere. So it's theprincipalpainter@gmail.com. Please feel free to post it. It's not private. So
I will let her know. I will
yeah.
post it and we'll let her know. I mean,
and I will get her painting to her. Congratulations, Cami.
yeah. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. I like her.
Yay.
So nice. So Brandy has told me, she says, so I will be there next week. I promise I'll be there next week. And I'm like, okay, because next week is Brandy's week. Brandy's got painting to give away next week.
Yes.
So she's like, I will be there. I will be there. And I'm like, okay, all right.
Yay.
We're going to hold you to it. You're going to be here to give away your painting.
That's right.
So then the week after that, I have a painting to give away. And then the week after that, which is going to be in July, we're going to do a gift card. We're going to give away a gift card.
For the grand prize. Yeah.
For a grand prize. Yes.
Yeah.
We're just going to do like an Amazon gift card because, who can't use an Amazon gift card, and you can't get a Craftibly gift card, and it doesn't seem right to give you a gift card to some other diamond painting company. That just seemed kind of wrong.
Right.
So,
but who cannot use an Amazon gift card? If someone here cannot use an Amazon gift card, I need to talk to you.
Yes.
I need to talk to you.
Yes. And that's funny. I have not ordered anything from Amazon in quite a while until I went to order something for my daughter for her birthday. And I was like, well, I know what I want. And I know I can get it, and I get it quickly. I'm going to get it on Amazon. And ended up ordering 4 things. I'm like,
they get you.
That wasn't what I needed to do, right? I didn't need to do that, but I did.
Well, I know it probably is you too. Amazon gets me with books.
That's
Go on to find a specific book I'm looking for, and then I'll find 4 other ones, and I'm like,
that's what I was getting was books for her, and then I was like, well, then I ended up with a crochet book, and then I finally broke down and bought a tool for safety eyes, which might mean nothing to you, but
okay,
I can't half the time get the backs on the safety eyes for the little animals,
Oh,
often going up to Dale, like, can you put that thing on there? You got to push the little washer on the back, and it's hard. And so Dale has to do it for me. I have a tool now. I have my own tool. I should be independent now.
Oh, well, that's good.
So
Mama B fell. She said, I fell hard. Brenda, are you okay? Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
That worries me.
Brenda.
Hope she's all right.
Yes. Hello, Robin. Hello.
Hi, Robin.
Well, Brenda, go
Please let us know if you're okay. Yeah.
Go sit down and, take care of things. You'll have to laugh because I always leave all of my stuff in my diamond paintings. I leave the toolkits. I leave everything. I washi tape all that stuff, I just leave them in there because I don't need them. So I just leave them in the box. And it's kind of like a surprise again, when I open it up and get the painting out to see what was in there again, And I'm like, oh, what did I get? Well, you'll laugh. This was my cover minder.
A little raindrop. I love it.
I know. The funny thing is, though, with all the orange and yellow in this painting, it was like
That's perfect.
like meant to be. I got a little yellow raindrop. Yeah, cute.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Brittany came over and checked on you. You're all right. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Don't be falling down and hurting anything or breaking anything or nothing like that.
I know.
Yeah. All righty.
I know.
Deborah, a while back, you gave me an excellent idea, and I saw your comment, and I didn't have a chance to respond to it when you said I could get my dad a gift card at Culver's. And you know what? That's an excellent idea. And I'll tell you why. Because my dad loves like fast food. He really does. He likes fast food places, but he always complains about how much they cost, how expensive they are. Like, can you believe that it costs this much to get a Whopper? And I was like, really, Dad? It's a Whopper. Okay. Anyhow, he's always complaining about how expensive the fast food is. So that is perfect.
That's a great idea. Marlon, we have Whataburger in Texas in the South. It's a burger place. It's a fast food burger place.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's Whataburger and people like it. Marlon would get his dad gift cards to Whataburger because his dad loved Whataburger. And he loved them. Loved them. Was so excited to get them.
And you know what's even better is that the Culver's is in the same parking lot as Meijer. So he can go to Meijer, he can get his prescriptions, he can get his groceries, and he can go to Culver's and get his
Meijer and Culver's. Oh my gosh.
I know Gina fell too. Gina, you guys.
Okay, you guys, stop falling. You're scaring me.
Right? You guys don't hurt yourselves.
Be careful.
I fell a couple weeks ago.
Okay. We've all got to stop this.
No, right? So I was helping Josh move into his new apartment. And the first thing I moved out of the house was this big box. And I mean, it was, okay, so the box was like, it was like this wide, probably. This wide. But it was, or deep. Is that deep? That deep. But it was this wide. And it was this tall. So it was this big box that wasn't very thick, but it had here's what it had in it. It had all of his paintings. It had Melody. It had his Final Fantasy diamond painting I made for him, his other artwork off his walls, things like that, right? And so it wasn't heavy, but it was just this big, awkward shaped box. And I'm like, this, and I'm just walking out with it.
And you can't see your feet, right?
Can't see my feet and can't see that the sidewalk, the first little section of the sidewalk has a lip like this. And what did I do? Caught my toe right on the little lip and boom, there I am right on the box, on top of the box. And so it broke my fall. And I didn't get really hurt or anything. But then I looked at Josh and I said, I hope there wasn't like breakables in there. And he said, well, that's probably my most breakable box. And I was like, oh, Lord. Oh, God. So
was everything okay, though?
Well, the frame to his Final Fantasy painting broke.
Okay.
Everything else was fine. There was a glass shadow box in there that didn't break. So anyhow. I have
what? Those are things. His mom is okay. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
So those are just things.
But I have a frame here, and I told him, I said, bring the painting tomorrow with you, and I'll reframe it. Right? It won't be hard to do. I'll just reframe it. So
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you were okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think that all the stuff that was in the box was made a nice. He also had 2 jackets in the box, and so I think it just made a nice little soft place to land. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, thank goodness.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
ended up with one little bruise on my like elbow or something, and that was it.
one of my former teachers was walking down the stairs with a basket of laundry, and she ended up being in the hospital. She fell down a flight of stairs.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because again, she couldn't see her feet.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You have to be able to see. At least I do.
Yeah.
I took Mindy. I've taken dance most of my life, and I'm the biggest klutz that you have ever seen. If anyone is going to fall, it's going to be me. All
And
throughout life.
and when you're someplace you're not familiar with,
Yeah.
you know, and I had no idea that there was this little raised little step, not a step, but just a little raised thing there, you know. Yeah.
Just be careful.
Oh, Michelle's gonna make bread tomorrow. Yum.
Nice.
Yum, yum, yum.
Nice.
Oh, she got tripped by the puppy. Oh goodness. Now her puppy. Oh my goodness. Oh dear.
Yep. Then that becomes them or you, and you don't want to hurt them, so you take the fall.
No, Lynn, I think you are hearing frogs. I think that's exactly what you're hearing is the tree frogs outside. They are loud lately.
Aw.
Tree frogs are loud. Oh, yeah.
We had a family of just regular frogs in our backyard, and we haven't seen them in a while. We see bunnies, but we don't see frogs anymore.
Wow. We have all kinds of frogs in the pond, and then the tree frogs are like, oh, I had one of the cats chase some tree frogs one day, like, and they got one and they were like playing with it. And tree frogs, if you know anything about tree frogs, they excrete like this nastiness.
Ooh.
Yeah. If you if you get anything, if you hold a tree frog, you don't want to like touch your face or get near your eyes or anything because it will make you it will do weird things.
Okay.
And you don't want to put your fingers in your mouth because it tastes terrible. I don't know what they have in them, but something to deter things from eating them, I'm sure.
Well, I know that in the rainforest, they've got those frogs that are absolutely poisonous. Like they're venomous and they secrete that stuff on their skin that, I mean, it can kill you.
Yeah.
So
I gotta go.
What's out? He's got to do something. I missed what he said. Oh, he said the dogs are out. I got to go. That's what he said.
Well, Shannon is in the process of making sourdough jalapeno cheese bread. Oh, that sounds so good.
This whole sourdough bread thing, it's a big thing. It's like a commune. It's a You've never heard of tree frogs, Linda? They are little tiny, tiny frogs. They're literally like this big. They're little tiny frogs. And they have the sticky feet, so they stick on everything. You'll just find them stuck on the side of your house, you know? And they, for as little as they are, as small as they are, them buggers are loud. They're very, very loud.
I still remember the frog from Great Lakes Escape at the fountain at night. That thing was so loud. Someone said, "Oh, they've put something they've put a speaker in the fountain so it'll sound like a frog." Nope, it was a frog.
No.
He was a big guy.
Hey, the frogs here, they don't play.
Yeah.
They don't play, you know? They let you know they're here, that's for sure. But the cat was just like, had no clue what to do with that thing. But then after it was playing with it, then I know it, like the cat like licked its paws and was like, because it tasted terrible. It was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I did have one of my most recent down on the farm. There was one stuck to the side of the house.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just stuck to the side of the house. It's crazy.
Are the chickens doing okay?
We are down to 5 chickens. We only have
What happened?
Well, I don't know. They just die.
Okay. Well, but nothing got in because I know there was a fox one year.
No, we don't know. They just die or they disappear. Disappearing, can mean, something got them. We just don't know what, but
Right. Oh.
I know. So we only have 5. And Dale's like not interested in having any more after this. So we're on that kick. No more chickens after this.
Do you still have some that will lay eggs?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the one that died was Sally, my little buddy Sally.
I remember Sally.
And I think Sally she was getting older, and
Yeah.
you know how things go. But Sally, we lose a lot of animals, it's just the way it is.
Life on a farm. That's
Yeah.
life on a farm.
But
Yeah.
there's always a few that you're just like, no. Sally was that.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
told her goodbye one night when I thought for sure she wasn't going to be there in the morning, and I cried. And then the next day she was still there, and the next day she was there, and I'm like, okay, if you're going to get better, get better. Stop toying with my emotions. I was somewhat prepared for you to be gone, and now you're not gone. It took her about 3 or 4 days, and then she was gone.
Gone. Oh.
Yeah. Dale's babysitting the farmers' horses and cow. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's going down to put the horses back in. They were out on the grass. He's going down to put them back in so that we can go to Culver's after this.
Yay!
Yeah.
You're having a birthday treat at Culver's.
That's right, just him and I.
Nice.
And hey, you know what? It's a much better date than spending time with him in the hospital for his various things he's been doing.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Oh.
Stop having to go to the hospital for things. That's not a fun date for me. No.
Yes, I'm so glad he's not there. Has he been in the hospital for various things?
Well, he cut his hand.
Mm-hmm.
So, he cut his hand with a Sawzall. If you know what a Sawzall.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, cut it. Just a nice big cut here, 12 stitches. That was a 3.5-hour date at the hospital. And then a couple weeks after that, he was in lots of pain, and another 3.5 hours to find out he had a kidney stone.
Oh, I would not wish that on my worst enemy.
I know. So that's not bothering him anymore, and he doesn't know if it's gone or if it's not, but it's not really bothering him. So we're going with that. Okay, maybe it's gone. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, no more dates at the hospital, please.
Yeah, that's not very romantic.
No, can we do something a little more fun?
Yes.
I mean, it definitely is quality time spent with my husband, I guess, but not the kind of quality I was looking for.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
All right. Well, I suppose I'm going to let you go, and the dogs are outside, he said, so I'll let the dogs in, and
Yeah, y'all need to go get your dinner.
I'm going to go to Culver's. Yeah.
I'm jealous. I love Culver's.
Yeah. What should I get? I either get the grilled chicken sandwich, or I just get one of their burgers, because their burgers are really good.
I always get their cheeseburger. I love their cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers are good.
And their onion rings are fantastic.
Yeah, somebody I was with today was talking about the onion rings. She has to get those for her son all the time. He's like, I want the onion rings. I want the onion rings.
And I get the pretzel bites.
Oh, those are so good.
I know. I get the pretzel bites and save them for the next day, for little. I don't eat a lot. I eat my main meal at dinner, and I just kind of snacky a little bit during the day. But I love their pretzel bites. So I always get some pretzel bites.
The way that we're sitting, it looks like we're in the same room. We are. We are right next to each other. Did you not know? No, I'm kidding.
They found out, Mindy. They found out. Oh, no.
Joe, we don't typically eat the duck eggs like scrambled or anything like that. I bake with the duck eggs, though. When I make cakes and cookies and all that.
I've heard duck eggs are really good.
They are. They are good. Oh, my goodness. 20,000 chickens? That's unreal. I can imagine they're all over the place. Helter skelter.
And they're running around crazy.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn, for reminding me to put my flowers away. I'm going to go do that right now while Dale's putting the horses away. I'm going to go put my flowers away.
All right. Well, happy birthday, friend. Enjoy your evening. And please take some Excedrin. I hope the lounge version of Happy Birthday did not give you too much of a headache.
No, I sang happy birthday to myself today. I was in a crowd of people and my sister kept going, it's my sister's birthday. And I said, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Oh, you gotta have fun with it, right?
Well, you had warning and I didn't call you at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, you know,
sure.
Could have been worse.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right. Well, I will see you next week. And well, if you're going to come hang out with me and Brandy, I mean,
yeah,
you don't have to, but you certainly, we would love you to be here. Yeah.
I will be there.
Okay.
I will definitely be there. But
Maybe
thank you
we
for
can-
having me on.
We can all be together next week.
Yes, finally,
And
finally.
we'll look like we're in the same room.
Mhm. We have to plan the rooms, you know,
There
to
you
where
go.
it just
There
looks
you go.
cohesive.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Well, enjoy your dinner and I'll see
Thank you.
everybody next week.
We'll see ya. Have a
Bye.
good week, everybody.